Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm, and we are midsummer now here in Michigan, and we're going to go over this week's Veggie Box. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining in. Car traveling by, we don't get many, but we get some. My name is Renee, and I am in the thumb of Michigan, and little 8 acres that we just think is heaven here on earth. We just love living here. And I like to share videos on canning and gardening and baking, and I love doing vintage recipes. So in the summer I get a veggie box, and some people come back every week to see these, but I know some of you might be new, so I want to let you know I have a local produce farmer like 2 miles down the road, and he offers subscription boxes. He has a stand on his front too, but you can subscribe and get a box, and they're only $20. And everything is just beautiful, and it's always a surprise what you're gonna get. So here's this week's. It's a big one. It's heavy. So let me show you what we got. First, beautiful broccoli. Nice, not brown at all, no bugs. Head of cabbage. Look at that. Beautiful head of cabbage. I love cabbage. I love it always. I like it cooked, I like it raw, I like it sauteed, I like it stir-fried, I like it in coleslaw, I like it canned into coleslaw, pickled, and I just like it. I love doing cabbage steaks. I love cabbage. And of course, I always make a big batch of stuffed cabbage in the fall and freeze that. I do have a video on that too. Here's one of the tomatoes this week. This is an orange Russian. He told me these are his favorite. And so they're kind of heart-shaped and just, they're so sweet. And then I got a purple Cherokee. And 2 regular slicing ones, and these are a little green, so that's perfect because they're not all drop dead ripe today. I can use them this week. I see some BLTs, and then just some wonderful little snacking. He was telling me about these plants he got. I think these were the ones he got from the local Amish. They gave him some seeds. Little head of red cabbage lettuce, red butter lettuce. This is real delicate, but it's so good on sandwiches. And then second week of getting sweet corn. So 5 years, and it was so good last week. A little baby eggplant. Ooh, has prickers on it. This will be good in a stir fry. Beans. Green beans this week. And he was telling me these beans they're not the usual like blue lake bush beans. They're a longer one, and they stay tender longer on the plant. So they don't get icky as quick. I will ask them, and I'll put it up here what they're called, because I just can't think of it. I should have wrote it down. Some more onions, some white candy onions, a purple candy onion. Look at the pretty head of garlic. 1, 2, 3, almost dropped one. 3 yellow squash. I just finished up yellow squash and zucchini last night that I sauteed up with an onion, part of half an onion that was left. I love it, just sauteed, and where it gets a little bit blackened, like a little crisp, I'll put a picture. That's how I could eat the whole pan, which is good because Jim won't eat it. to zucchini. Last week I made zucchini bread and cucumbers. I canned pickles yesterday. I did kosher and sweet. I'm gonna be doing some more. I have another bucket yet of pickles to do, cucumbers. And here's 3 pickling cucumbers. I love these on sandwiches. I just love the flavor of them. And then 3 slicing ones. And this week, some beautiful red skin potatoes. Aren't they pretty? We've been eating a lot of potatoes with things, and some are, you know, they're in the fridge. They last for a while. But Jim loves like Yukon Gold and Redskins. So now I get to do my menu planning to involve all this stuff this week. And there's still some potatoes left from last week and 1 onion. I think that's it though. I did really good. I did really good with everything. And the chickens love all the scraps. I could make ratatouille. I don't have a lot with this, but I could make a small batch of ratatouille. Maybe I'll show you that. I love ratatouille with the zucchini and onions, tomato and eggplant. I love it. So that's this week's Veggie Box. I appreciate everyone stopping in to see what I got this week. And stay tuned for next week, because we're really coming into the height of summer in Michigan when everything is just so fresh and beautiful. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to pick blueberries this weekend or next week, because they are in now too, and put them in the freezer. So I'll let you know if I do that, show them to you. So that's everything for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and tune in next week for my weekly Veggie Box. We'll see you next time at Pike Creek Farm.